Hi friends, it's been a while. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be jumping straight into the video. So in this one, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my notebook companions for this summer and hopefully for the rest of the year. Yeah, if you're curious as to what notebooks I started with at the beginning of the year, please do head to my 2026 Techo Kaigi, which I will link down below. That sounded really formal. Let's get started with the Filofax, which I am back in. However, this is a new cover, which I've had my eye on for a while now, and it's the Filofax Saffiano in the shade Pear. And I first saw a really cool Japanese creator on Instagram, which I'll also link, called Grapefruit, at Grapefruit Note. I could be getting that completely wrong, but she uses this Filofax and it really inspired me. So yeah, let's get into it. So right off the bat, I want to show you the pens that I have inside. So I've got a Muji highlighter in the band, and I really like it because it's a retractable one, and it also slides in really nicely into the pen loop, which you guys probably know, but in these rubber, I don't know what you would call these, in these, that's definitely not, in these elasticated pen loops, you can't really fit a lot of pens in there. Like any pen with a kind of grip on it, a rubber grip, will not slide in, which is a little bit frustrating. So I've got the highlighter in there at the moment, which I do like to use for highlighting important dates, or also just adding like a pop of color onto the page. And then I recently got this Pentel Energel liquid gel ink pen. It's a needle tip in 0.5, and yeah, for me this was a very exciting purchase because I couldn't find them in stores in the UK. I must have not been looking very well, but yeah, by the way, I'm in Japan right now, which is so exciting. I've actually been here for, yeah, almost a week. I am right now in my in-laws' place, and it's been really lovely. Today is actually the least hot day. It's 31 degrees. It actually got to 39 degrees earlier on in the week, and that was, yeah, very hot indeed. I did turn off the aircon for this video. I am suffering a bit, but it's worth it. So, and then I've also got this pencil that I got the other day in Tokyo. It is by Stadler, sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, and I got it from Tsutaya, a Japanese bookshop, I think you could call it. And yeah, I just thought it would be another way to add a nice pop of colour. Then I've got a little Costa pamphlet because over in the UK I am addicted to Costa, so that's in there. Then I've got a receipt for a coffee shop I went to recently in Daikenyama, Tokyo. I've also got a business card from that coffee shop. It was called It Coffee. I would really recommend it. And then I've got a business card from when we went to Atami in Japan earlier on in the year. Me and Sato went over there. It's like a really beautiful seaside town, and it really reminds me of that lovely trip, so I've got it in there. And then these random colourful stickers. Then in the front acetate, I stuck on some, yeah, little sticky notes. Then I've got this really cute postcard that I got earlier on in the year as well, and I just want to give you a little warning on pet loss, but I did lose my really sweet cat slash furry sibling that I had since I was 10 years old. I lost her during April this year, so I miss her so much, and this really reminds me of her, so I love having that there. Then I've got, what would you call this? Yeah, the vertical year planner that you can open up. And I haven't written all the important dates in here, but I've done most of them, and July is almost over, but I look forward to using this more throughout the year. Then I've got the Filofax map. In June, I did use this as an inbox, and I had like basically jotted down any to-dos that I would like to get done throughout the month, but some of them were like super random, so it's like a mixture of things. But this is the July one, and I didn't put down anything really except some gouache practice, which unfortunately it didn't happen daily, but there was some gouache going on. Then I've got these dividers that I made myself from these pamphlets that I've been saving, and I think they really have this summer vibe to them, so I really like them. I honestly might want to keep them during winter, we'll see. If not, I'm saving them. Honestly, I really love these images and the layout. Then I've got some, so throughout the binder you're going to see a lot of sticky notes. Which, yeah, I know a lot of people love to do in the binders as well. It's just really handy. So I've got these from a really sweet friend that I've been saving, and I don't know if I'll ever use them because I just really like them. So I've got them there, and I guess before getting into the sections, I would like to just give you a quick breakdown. So I do have 6 dividers. Not all of them are in use, but the first divider is simply my calendar. The second is my weekly pages. The third one is my daily pages. And then the fourth one is for learning. And then the 5th and 6th divider right now don't really have a purpose. So I look forward to, you know, finding out what I want to include in there. I've just realised my bracelet's being a bit noisy. Sorry, guys. So yeah, let's get into it. Just like a lot of people, I like to stick a cute sticker down once the month has passed. I think it looks adorable. I'm using some Rila Kuma. I think they're like reward stickers for kids, and I just think they're just so cute. Then I printed out these lovely inserts by Tori on paper, just on normal printer paper, and I really love them. Yeah, I think her inserts are great, and I'm really enjoying them. So this is the layout for June. I'm still experimenting, but like I said, I have been highlighting important dates. But to be honest, like I don't really have a system. I'm definitely just experimenting at the moment. I went a little bit crazy with the crossing out, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that next month, but at least I know exactly when the day has passed. I've got a Costa sticker that you get when you order an oat milk drink, and I just really love them. I love collecting them. So during July, there were a lot of karaoke evenings with friends, which was so much fun. Like I can see a total of 3 sessions. Yeah, super fun, and we're definitely addicted to karaoke. And then you've got my flight to Japan, which was on Saturday, and I arrived on Sunday, Japan time. And on Monday was the first full day, and then we went to a summer festival on Wednesday, then we went to Tokyo on Thursday. So yeah, something like that. I need to be better at updating my calendar, but it's been really fun. Then, yeah, oh, by the way, I've got some memo pads that I've hole punched into the binder, and then some stickers on the go, which is very inspired by the sweet Nikki Kaigi. Yeah, honestly, she has inspired me so much with my binder. I will get into it more. Just seeing her journal in her Filofax and just seeing how much fun she has in her binder just makes me want to jump into mine. So Nikki, you're the best, seriously. I will obviously link her, but you guys probably know who she is. So yeah, these are my weeklies. I've been experimenting with them. and I'm not sure what I like yet, to be honest, but I think it's just about keeping it simple. Yeah, like this is this week, so I haven't updated yesterday, but this one's been like a more of a memory keeping kind of vibe because I'm traveling. But I have also included some tasks like editing a video, and then also events like the summer festival, going to the shopping mall. The shopping malls are amazing in Japan. I'm addicted. I really love using, it's kind of like a brush pen that I have from Muji, which is running out, or like a flexible tip pen. I don't really know how to explain it, but I've noticed that I really like mixing nib sizes on my pages. And then, yeah, on the third tab, like I said, we've got the dailies. I've also got, you know, throughout the binder, I like to put little bits of paper that inspire me and make me feel joy. Yeah, and then here I've got my dailies, which are really inspired by Nikki. I actually got, I'll show you in a second, but I got the plotter pad thanks to her, and it's really nice. She mentions it in one of her videos. It's really nice to like work on your pages in that little pad, and then at a later date you can put them in the right sections of your binder. So I just looked up ways to use a planner, like more unusual ways, I guess, kind of like logging the log of firsts, so tracking unique milestones when you try a new restaurant, hearing a new song, visiting a new place, and my favorite notebooks at the moment, which is what I'm talking about today. Then just a little spoiler, I do have a mini rings that I've had for a little while now. I would like to bring it into my lineup at some point, because I do use it as my wallet, but I would like to do other fun things with it, so maybe that's like a thing in the future, and hopefully it will make its way into a video if it does work and if I enjoy using it. And then I've got, honestly, I've really enjoyed this little collage I did from going to Tokyo on Thursday. All I can say is that it was a lot of fun and I would like to do more. And then a daily page of today, but I wrote the wrong date. Yeah. And then my learning section. I really want to study Japanese more. I want to work on being more consistent with my studying. But I think this is a really nice place to do that. And yeah, I've also done it with like Spanish, like any phrases that I often forget or want to remember, because I don't speak it that much. My mum speaks it to me constantly. When I'm around her, that's how she speaks to me. She speaks to me in Spanish, but I will speak half English, half Spanish if I forget a word, and that's not super great because I think it means that I will forget words because I'm not using them as often. But I have been watching shows in Spanish recently and I've realized I have been understanding everything, so we're still good, but I need to be careful, I feel. I'm probably being a bit dramatic, but and then like I said, the fifth and sixth section, I haven't got anything in it at the moment, but I've got the pad that I got thanks to Nikki, and I really love it. So she's empty right now because I did move the pages today into the right section. But then I also have some stickers at the back, and I've reused some sticker backing, and I've hole punched them into here, which I think is fun. And then I've got some extra bits as well at the back. So yeah, that is what my Filofax is looking like right now. And this is one of my notebook companions for the summer. It's really lovely, really comforting. Like I carry it around with me everywhere. It's delicious to hold. Yeah, everything fits really nicely. The pencil is something I have in there sometimes. Honestly, daily things will change. Like I'll take things and put them back in, or put something else in there. Yeah, really, really loving the Filofax Saffiano, and the colour brings me a lot of joy. And I think it's perfect for summer. Obviously, any notebook works, but this is super comforting and I absolutely love it. So moving on, my second companion for the summer. Sorry if I'm, repeating things. But yeah, it's the Hobonichi Techo Original Avec. And I have put it in this cover by Keiko Shibata, which is a really lovely children's book illustrator that Hobonichi collaborated with a little while ago. And yeah, absolutely love this cover. She is getting a bit dirty, but to be honest, I do love just putting it in my bag. It fits really, really nicely in my little handbag, which I think is something great about the A6, to be honest. And I was telling my friends, like, I've had a cousin for 4 years in a row now, guys, and it's definitely a me thing, honestly, but I think the A6 is really good for me. It's really good. How can I say? Like, I learn a lot about myself whilst I'm in here, and I think it's the right size for someone who is still getting into illustrated journaling or creative journaling, whatever you want to call it. It's a really approachable size, and I do have a habit of going big straight away. So I'm glad, after 4 years, she's learned her lesson. No, I'm joking. I don't want to be negative, but, yeah, I'm just glad that we got here, But I've got this really cute little card from Hobonichi, from the Hobonichi Techo meeting caravan, and it has my name on it from January this year. And then I've got some not sticky tabs, just some sticky things from Hobonichi, just as an emergency. If I need to paste anything down, I can use that. Basically, it's just double-sided tape. Don't know why it took me so long to say that. The monthlies, I am really wanting to try to do a doodle a day. I'm starting to sweat a lot now. But yeah, I've done a few doodles, like one inspired by Mina Pahonen. Yeah, I think you could call her like a designer. She's really cool. And it's inspired by a washi tape by her. Then obviously a doodle to celebrate karaoke, if you will. And all the sessions that we've been doing. So yeah, this is pretty much what I've been doing. And I by no means love all my pages. Like, I think some of them are a bit chaotic, but I am learning a lot about myself. And I am being really, like, messy with it. And the way that I just throw it in my bag, I can just tell that I'm feeling more relaxed as well. And some things don't actually relate to the date completely, but I think that's fine. There are some pages that I want to catch up on as well. I'm thinking to do that on my Patreon, maybe. And I've got some date stickers, well, date printables from Poetnon on Instagram. She's really great. And I think they help give me ideas of what I want to doodle on the pages. And this is a spread that I've been really enjoying. So that's, oh, actually, wait. No, that's today and that's yesterday. But this is, to be honest, all of yesterday. And this is from today because I had watermelon. But really enjoying this. I'm excited to update you guys more on how it goes. But yeah, July's been really great. Like, look, guys. So obviously the Avec starts in July. But it's going well. I'm having a lot of fun. And I've been using, yeah, just like to let you know what materials I've been using. Well, I got these Zig clean color pens that I've been interested for a long time. I see an amazing creator called Astrocat Draws on Instagram that uses them, and they're right over here. They're like just really lovely brush pens. This is also like, I just feel, yeah, really inspired by her. I feel inspired by many creators. There's just so many wonderful people out there. I've been using those brush pens a little bit, then fine liners. These are just from Royal Talons. Well, they're really lovely. Then I've got the grey mild liner from Zebra. I love that. I need to get another one. This is the Muji brush pen, but she's almost finished, guys. I need to be careful. It's been fun using ephemera like this, like as a prompt. So it says obviously receipt. So I wrote down things I bought in July, and I've been making a bit of a list. I love using colour pencils in here. I'm sad that I didn't bring my colouring pencils from home. So I might need to get some, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, fine liner drawings. And then mixing it with crayons, but then also felt tip. And then some gouache practice. I'm really starting to sweat, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, and just to say, like, about ephemera, something I've learnt so far on this trip is that, yeah, limitations are great. I did write a little note for myself in here. So I said, a reminder, creative limitations are great. You don't have to have every piece of ephemera or art making material with you, because I think our brains are good at problem solving, you know, like that's how I feel. So if you bring like a certain amount with you, it's cool to see how you will start, you know, figuring out, okay, what can I use to make this color, or what can I use to make a background, or so I've just been finding things. Like I didn't even bring a pencil with me on this trip, but I took Sato's dad's pencil, and then I used it there. And I didn't even bring scissors with me, so I've been using scissors that I found here. And then this is from Sato's mom, and she gifted them to me, which is really nice. So yeah, it's fun using stuff that you find or you get given, and really generously. And then what else? Another reminder, mixing different types of pens works as well. Mixing different types of pens works as well as different nib widths. Also switching to marker or colouring pencil, it all adds to the fun and makes the page even more fun, in my opinion. I used fun so many times. Mini reminder, working on a page little by little is great, as well as during little pockets of your day. It means less pressure. So yeah. Also, going on, another note about, you know, creative limitations. This is a little envelope where I've been keeping ephemera with me, and honestly, it's been great. Like I just said, it really makes me problem solve and figure things out, and I think it is a good way to make use out of your stuff, because if it's just hidden away, you might forget about it. So I'm absolutely drenched now in sweat. Sorry, TMI guys, but I'm gonna head off. But I think it's really fitting for this summer themed video. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I'm really sweating. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, I forgot to say, I do have a pencil board at the back. I've kept the cover really minimal so far, and I think it's great. So yeah, that is basically my little journal lineup for this summer. I really hope I continue in it, because it's just such a fun little setup, and these are excellent notebook companions, and I love them. So I would love to hear what you're using at the moment, and yeah, please let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me. And yeah, it was just really lovely catching up with you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. See you soon. Bye.